Hi there, I'm Carla Laureano. I am a Christian fiction author and I am a work-at-home mom. And what I want to talk about today is something that we are all looking for all the time, and that is balance. So I don't need to tell you that it is a difficult thing to have a full-time job and be a full-time mom at the same time. My kids are a little bit older, they're 9 and 13, so that means that they're at school most of the day. But that still means that I'm essentially doing my full-time job in 5 hours a day and whatever time I can steal from evenings and weekends. So it's not an easy thing. But I have discovered in my 5 years of being a published author one big secret about balance that I'm going to share with you right now. And that is that it doesn't exist. At least it doesn't exist if we are looking for balance on a daily basis. I'm kind of a list maker. So I have tried everything to try to keep me on track to make sure that the house is always clean, there's always food in the refrigerator, that the laundry is done, that the kids have done their homework, that I've gotten all my work done. I have a bullet journal, which I love, and I've had habit trackers, and I've done everything you can possibly imagine to try to keep myself on track and make sure that I'm not dropping any balls on either side of my life. And what I have discovered is that only made me miserable, because balance is not something that can be achieved on a daily basis. It's something that we look for over time, over seasons, over years even. I am always going to put my children first when it comes to big decisions and important things. But I am not always going to put my children first in every moment of every day. I don't think it's healthy for them, and I don't think it's feasible. Especially if you have a child like me, where every time you leave the room or take a phone call, that's suddenly when they need you. They don't need you every single second of every day. And so I think it's been great for my kids to learn that sometimes mom's work is a priority. They're always going to be a priority to me in the overall grand scheme of things. But sometimes they're just going to have to fend for themselves. They're going to have to do their own homework. They're going to have to make their own breakfast, whatever it is that it takes for us to keep the house moving. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. It's teaching them to be team players. It's teaching them that they're not the center of the universe. And it's teaching me that I am not a bad mom for not paying attention to them every single second, or for having them on my mind every part of the day. I have other responsibilities. And what I've kind of learned over 5 years, as I said, of kind of trying and failing and trying to make everything happen at the same time, is that there is no multitasking. There's only serial monotasking, and there is prioritizing. And so I've got the things that I need to do every day to get us through to the next day. And that may mean that the living room's still a mess. That may mean we're having takeout for dinner. But their homework's going to get done. They're going to have clean clothes to wear to school. And I'm going to get my work done to stay on track for my deadline. And tomorrow may be completely different. So I want to tell those of you out there who are struggling with the concept of balance and feeling like you just can't get it right, or that there's just not enough time in the day, it's okay. Put away the mom guilt. You are not a bad mother for feeding everyone cereal for dinner, if that's what you have to do to get through the next day. You're providing for your family, and you're teaching them how important it is to work hard, to prioritize, and to do what's best for your family, even though it may be difficult in the moment. So I'm going to encourage you guys to take a deep breath and realize that you don't have to do everything all the time. You don't have to have an Instagram perfect house every day. If that's what makes you happy, go for it. But don't feel like you're any less of a woman or a person if you can't achieve it. We are all going to have different priorities, and we all have to put them together in a way that makes sense to us. And we have found a rhythm finally that works for us, and everyone's happy. And my boys have caught the entrepreneurial spirit and are thinking about what they want to do when they grow up. Do they want to start their own business? One of them wants to be a writer like me. And so it's kind of exciting to see how they have been shaped by me working at home and not being the sole focus of my attention. So I think it's been a really good thing for us. Take hearts, moms. It's hard, but it's totally doable, and you are doing a great job. Thank you for listening.